coming off of an amazing, brutal, savage, ferocious, cold-blooded, hearted, bloodthirsty, heavily memed, immaculate season 1. Also, one of the greatest life lessons we ever seen a father give to his son. Minus the barrage of punches Omni-Man laid on this helpless son. Now we have season 2 here, which is great, but weird. I mean, it felt weird, it moved weird, you know what I'm saying? Episode 1, a lesson for your next life. Alright, this episode started with the alternate harsh Earth trope, which I thought was very interesting because Invincible, Mark Grayson, and Omni-Man, bro, like, teaming up, bro. Come on, man, you truly are better off just dead if you're just a regular human, you know what I'm saying? But it's something real cold about evil Invincible, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, contrast to his dad. I mean, Omni-Man will straight up fuck you up in the blink of an eye, but evil Invincible, he's like, he'll show somewhat compassion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He'll talk. He'll try to reason with you while snapping your arms and legs in half, and then rip your tongue out and just leave you there on the ground and just say something like, "You should have never been running away." Then we're introduced to our next big bad villain, Angstrom Levy, who has the power to open portals between his reality and other realities. Basically just dimensional travel. He also has a elongated brain which is full of knowledge and intellect. So Angstrom Levy will travel to all these universes and, you know, run into himself, you know, different versions of himself, finding out many realities such as Invincible and Omni-Man teaming up together to just destroy humanity. Levy finds the Mauler twins of his universe, who helps him build a device that's capable of transferring the memories of different variants of himself so he can use their collective knowledge to advance Earth's technology and save other planets. Yeah, this shit all sounds confusing. God damn it. Low key, to be honest, Angstrom Levy is a nutcase. Our old pal Cecil calls up Mark to stop the Maulers as they activate Angstrom Levy's transfer experiment. This forces Levy to use his multidimensional powers to summon more Mauler twins to stop Invincible for ruining the experiment. The Maulers beat Invincible damn near to death. By the way, Mark, Invincible takes numerous beatings this season. I don't know if it was worse season 1 or this season 2, but man, maybe he truly is invincible. So Angstrom stops the transfer to keep the Maulers from killing Mark. Well, because of Angstrom Levy's pacifism and brains of a brawn, he doesn't want this experiment to end in violence, especially after seeing the many realities of Invincible and Omni-Man just destroying shit. So after stopping the memory transfer, the machine explodes, killing mostly the Maulers and all the Angstrom Levies that came through, leaving only Invincible and a horribly disfigured Angstrom Levy alive, swearing vengeance on Invincible for ruining the experiment and the death of his alternate selves and the alternate reality. So episode 1 was great, intriguing, very alarming. We get to catch up with the Guardians of the Globe, a crushed, heartbroken Debbie. Very strong opening to the season. Next episode, here we go. Episode 2, in about 6 hours, I lose my virginity to a fish. So Mark in this class finally graduates. The summer's on, but it's some rough patches between him and his mom, Debbie. Donald is still alive after being squeezed to death by Omni-Man. Eve's father is still an asshole. What's new? Mark faces off against Darkwing and doesn't hold back. Or, no, he do hold back, but you know what I'm saying? He packed up Darkwing. Now we have to shine light on the fact that Mark does have some wins in this season, bro. Eve's powered structure is unstable and just collapses. Deborah is still damaged by the fact that Omni-Man just considered her as a pet all these years. In another alternate reality, Angstrom Levy meets Mark, evil Mark again, but this time shackled up by GDA agents. Damn, man, this is why season 2 is so weird, man. Like, okay, they dropped the first 4 episodes all in November, weekly. Then about 4 months later, it's March, so here we got the last 4 episodes. Like, bro, I damn near forgot what happened, all the first 4 episodes. I'm just now remembering Mark's time in Atlantis. Low-key, the way they separated, it does feel like 2 different seasons, but the same, if you catch my drift. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I also can't leave out the fact that Sterling K. Brown put on an amazing voice actor performance. Shout out to him. We get this post-credit scene in episode 2 where Donald and Cecil are gender swapped. Episode 3, This Machination. Definitely one of my favorite episodes from this season. So Alan the alien, good dude, hits up the coalition of planets, stresses to Thaddeus about Mark's defiance and Omni-Man's disappearance from Earth. Coalition leader Thaddeus then tasks Alan to find out a mole within the coalition. Also, can't forget about the alien lovemaking. Alan then gets approached by a trio of Viltrumites. Oh man, let me tell you, these Viltrumites outside of Omni-Man, they stand on business, man. I mean, Omni-Man still stands on business, but he's changed now though. So the Viltrumite with the shades on is Vidor, whatever his name is. Then we have the leading Viltrumite in this group, Thula. Then we got Lucan. Man, everybody's saying he look like Steve Harvey. That's some funny stuff, man. Yeah, these Viltrumites give Alan the ass whooping of his life, man. And I mean, it wasn't even fair, bro. It got so bad to the point where I just started laughing, bro, which I knew I would, but you know, man. But you gotta give props to Alan, though, man. It was 1v3 Viltrumites, like, god damn. Yeah, shot, man. We got, shit. And his girl in the back just helplessly watches, bro. Like, oh man. But it's all good though. Thaddeus finna build a unit, man. Alan finna be an unstoppable force here soon. So, yeah. Debbie tries to settle down with the husband of the late Green Ghost from season 1, who got slaughtered by Omni-Man. Green Ghost's husband then finds out that Deborah was Omni-Man's wife. Gets pissed off and just leaves her. Not like it's Debbie's fault. She didn't even know. Mark's next journey is into this planet called Thraxa, which is full of insect beings. The Thraxans are in dire need of Mark's help. Eventually, Mark runs into Omni-Man, who also needs his help. After bumming it out through space, Omni-Man is now the leader or ruler of the Thraxans. I found it very appealing how Omni-Man was so bummed out and just depressed after just beating the life out of Mark. You know what I'm saying? It really pushed him to the brink of suicide, man. Damn. But then to doing odd fetishy things, but we'll get to that here in a second. This episode was much smoother for me, you know, a lot more interesting plot points than the last episodes. I'd give it an 8 or 9. But anyway, let's cut to it. But yeah, so Omni-Man, you know, he approaches a black hole, finna just kill himself, but then he gets a change of heart or a change of mind and just sees this ship of passengers about to crash or whatever, or blow up or something. He saves them from the black hole, and then after saving the passengers of Thraxans, he eventually becomes king of Thraxans. I mean, they might as well give it to him. You can't blame the Thraxans. As powerful as Omni-Man is, I mean, damn. Mark finally arrives on planet Thraxa. Just like it seems as if Omni-Man and Mark are about to face off, they hug each other. Wow, how forgiving. So Omni-Man really needs Mark's help, his son. But this one shit gets so weird. Like, I was just, yeah, I was blown away. Mark now learns that his father, Omni-Man, has a new wife. A whole damn insect, bro.
What the fuck is going on?
And not only that, Omni-Man has a whole child with this alien insect. The Thraxans are an alien race of these talking mantis. Highly intelligent with a lifespan of a loaf of bread. Anyways, Mark's world is just shattered after just learning this revelation. Just, man, yeah, man, I just couldn't believe it, man. I'm like, man, Omni-Man's so wild, bro. Omni-Man a freaky dude. Like, how long did you spend up there in space, man? God damn. Back on Earth, Debbie is just destroyed more than ever of the fact that her husband Omni-Man just turned up the way he did and just completely just shattered her. Back on Thraxa, Mark and Omni-Man face off against Viltrumites. The same 3 Viltrumites that straight up murked Alan the alien. Nolan, being the protective man he is of his family, straight up just rips out Lucan's guts. And I mean right to the belly, man, and straight up impales him with this, whatever it is, some kind of, rock or whatever. Adam Eve whoops Kill Cannon again. Now we have a 2-on-2 battle, man. Oh my god, it's so annoying watching Invincible Mark just hold back all the time, bro. Like, damn. And Omni-Man's right, man. You gotta fight like a Viltrumite, you know what I'm saying? Mark then channels his inner Viltrumite and gets right with Thula. Omni-Man crushes Vidor's skull. Lucan out of nowhere comes back with his guts hanging all out, trying to hold him up while trying to fight Omni-Man. Like, what the hell, bro? Lucan is a whole damn, he a monster. Even crushing Omni-Man's spinal cord. Donald discovers something shocking, that the fact that he's still alive watching his own death. Back on Thraxa, we're introduced to General Craig, another Viltrumite, who's a high-ranking Viltrumite general. I mean, Mark was getting right with that lady with the long-ass braid. I mean, he was kicking ass, man. I was very satisfying. Because you know Mark has a lot in store for us as the show goes on. Mark, as human as he is, he bucks up to General Craig. And General Craig just straight up just fucking... Mark loves getting whacked in the face, man. Omni-Man is now captured by the Viltrumites and transported for his execution. Mark, however, is now the new Viltrumite agent of Earth. Of course he doesn't want to, but more and more Viltrumites going to keep popping up here. So yeah, I think this is the best episode of season 2, in my opinion. And we get the satisfying showdown of Omni-Man and then Mark versus the 3 Viltrumites. The voice acting is always phenomenal. I really like how we're shown the moments of Omni-Man is depressed in space. Damn, bro, Mark went through hell and back this season, man. I'm glad Anissa then, yeah, we gonna get to that though. This was a phenomenal episode, 9.5 out of 10. Episode 5, This Must Come as a Shock. Man, I really wish they released the last 4 episodes like back in January or something at least. They milked the hell out this season. Omni-Man's insect wife Andressa is dying, so Mark has to take his brother with him back to Earth. Of course, Debbie's pissed about this, but she raises him anyways. Shapeshift is a Martian. And I'm kind of liking this whole development with Rex, though. I'm not gonna lie, he was the highlight of this episode. Killing Iguana in a highly effective, unexpected way. Also losing a hand and blood spilling out of his head. Bro, Komodo Dragon is a bloodthirsty, pure menace, bro. What he did to Kate was... man, had Immortal losing his mind. But even worse, Shrinking Ray's near death was even more brutal. Now I know we all thought that Komodo Dragon was about to get obliterated by Shrinking Ray by her just being in his body, but he just straight up devoured her, bro, and just licked his lips and burped her out. Oh man, that was nah, bro. Nah, talking about some yum, nah, bro. Also, Rex ending Komodo Dragon was even more impressive. The sequels are very disgusting. Alan gets this huge power boost by Thaddeus, or is it Thaddeus? I don't know. Thaddeus then reveals to Alan that he's a defected Viltrumite. This episode was a great follow-up from episode 4. We got to see Mark and Eve grow closer and closer. Mark and Amber growing further and further apart. Yeah, action-packed, great battle sequences. I give this about almost a 9. Episode 6 is not that simple. Man, the Guardians of the Globe has got to work on their team chemistry, man. What's going on here? And Rex still continued to carry on this episode too, man. Also, Invincible, Immortal probably would have ruined everything. These Sequids are just nasty as hell, man. That's all I got to make of them. I don't know. But luckily, the Sequids are finally dealt with by Mark, who lays an EMP on them to finally destroy their weird hive mind. But yeah, Robot wants to fix Monster Girl. Back on Earth, we get a King Lizard versus Rex face-off, and man, well, he blew parts of Rex face off. Then Rex, out of the clutchness, he manages to return the favor. And I mean, he just gets thrashed by Rex's handless arm. Immortal is deeply saddened by the loss of Duplicate. And I mean, out of all the women he's been with for the thousands of years, like this one just completely tore him apart. Crazy. Oliver speaks now. Bro's such a mama's boy. Yeah, most of us been there. Mark and Amber's relationship is slipping. I'm kind of glad the writers got it to where Mark is slowly falling into Eve, or falling with each other. Rick Sheridan is back. I forgot everything that happened to this character. What the hell? All I remember is that he was getting abducted, and then this dude was doing some weird experiments to him. He just, I don't know, it was just some weird shit, some brainwashing Winter Soldier shit, I don't know. So next we get a flip-flop of Mark venting the art about Amber, and Amber venting to Eve about Mark. And yeah, I barely even care, but they break up anyways. Man, this episode is long, but Mark starts to read these comic books given to him by Art on Omni-Man. I mean, books written by Omni-Man about his experiences as a Viltrumite on Viltrumite missions. Mark thinks these books are going to help stop the Viltrumite Empire. I'm still wondering how Omni-Man even survived these Ragnar creatures, man. What the hell? Is he really just him? Cecil wants Immortal to get some kind of therapy, but Immortal, as old as he is, grouchy, grumpy, whatever, he's not having it, man. Soon, Immortal and Alan the alien gets in a confrontation. Mark declines Alan's offer to take him to Taliscaria, I think that's what the planet is called, to help Thetis. One thing you can bet on Mark is his ability to decline something. Omni-Man is now in prison, and General Craig just can't believe what humanity has done to him in the past 20 years, and thinks of humans being highly toxic because of this. But you know, I do find it toxic how Clancy Brown sounds so much like Mr. Krabs in this scene. In another universe, we now get Angstrom Levy wearing a suit, a full suit. Hey, knowing his appearance, I'm glad. Another episode where there's a lot to unpack. But real quick, I'll give this episode a 9, almost like last time. Episode 7, I'm Not Going Anywhere. Most definitely my favorite episode for the second half of this season. Starting out in this episode, we get Mark and Amber at this Comic-Con, and Mark is just geeked out his mind. But he has to leave Amber one last time, maybe, to help Rex out with something. Cecil just puts Immortal on vacation. Donald discovers a shocking truth that he's died multiple times and that his original self ordered all his memories to be erased. Weird. Cecil just be making weapons. While Mark and Amber are on a date, spending quality time with each other, the best I've seen them spend time with each other in episodes, Anissa shows up and brings immediate terror. This scene was so intense though, like I kind of felt bad for Amber, man. I ain't gonna lie. How about y'all? Like she said, bro, y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the part, but she said like the hand, Anissa's hand on her neck felt like iron, bro. Like damn, like bro, she was really about to get her neck snapped, bro. These type of villains are just dangerous, man. Just pulls up unannounced. She's also a grapist, but I'm glad we didn't see that in this show though, in this season. I'm glad we didn't see that, man. But Anissa reminds Mark of his mission to have Earth join the Viltrumite Empire, but you know Mark, man, he just declines. If you ask me, I would have easily accepted whatever she said, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she came off as rude or mean or nothing, but still cold though. Mark tries to save a cruise ship from a big ass sea monster. Mark gets whooped by this big ass sea monster. He's struggling, and Nissa has no choice but to just step in and kill it, saving the people on the cruise ship. And Nissa then beats the living hell out of Mark, you know what I'm saying? But she has to spare him. Damn, shit crazy. She really didn't want to fight Mark. Oh man. And Nissa returns to the Viltrumite ship. Mission failed. But also we get Alan the alien, who damn near gets smacked by the ship. And Nissa rushes out in space to go see what the ruckus is about. And we get Alan versus Anissa. You know, Alan, he gets some of his comeuppance, you know. You know, Alan's huge power boost just straight up shocks Anissa. Like, Alan then spares Anissa of a butt whooping and just fakes defeat. Yeah, she didn't have an answer. In an amazing, highly intense episode, I give this a 9.5 out of 10. Episode 8, I thought you were strong. Wait, hold on, I gotta go back. I missed out a lot. Mark finally breaks up with Amber. To be honest, I never had a problem with Amber. She's cool. It's just that Mark and Eve are just better for each other. Angstrom Levy returns, finally, this time with Oliver and Debbie as hostages. Alright, episode 8, I thought you were stronger. Mark confronts an angry Angstrom, sending Mark across the multiverse to fulfill his vengeance. A bunch of cat and mouse. Pretty sure everybody else don't mention this, but why chill Mark, man? Why the chill version of Mark? Why not evil Mark, man, who just terrorizing anyone that came in his path, man? It seems like he just has some misplaced anger. Debbie, being the mother she is, tries to convince Angstrom Levy to just let go of the whole situation with Mark. Angstrom then proceeds to just break Debbie's arm. Not gonna lie, man, I thought Debbie was about to lose her arm, man. I thought she was done. This was a real deal moment, man. He had Oliver just and over there in the corner just crying like crazy. I thought he was about to activate his powers like Jack or something, just go nuts on Angstrom Levy, man. Mark finally returns somehow and sees all this madness and just goes ham on Angstrom Levy. So, like his dad Omni-Man, he just straight up beats him to death with his bare hands. I mean, a bloody beat down. Huge turning point in Mark's life. Hey, I looked up Angstrom Levy's durability, man, and yeah, that's how strong his durability is. Well, that's how great his durability is. Taking all them damn punches. Mark is just left stranded in this empty dimension. Lonely, depressed, might be stuck there for life. But he's eventually found and sent home by an alternate future Guardians of the Globe from his own dimension. I know that sounds confusing. I'm confused right now. I'm glad they came and saved Mark, man. Mark could have lost his mind for real. Before Mark leaves to go back to his dimension, future Eve, shares her love for Mark. Immortal finds out that Kate is alive, but I don't even remember that part. We get these two archaeologists discovering a tomb of somebody. I thought that was kind of out of place in the episode, but back in Mark's dimension, he meets with Eve and he's unable to share his feelings for her, which I don't have a problem with because it's there and it's going to be shown in season 3. We then cut to where Alan is being held in the Viltrumite prison along with Omni-Man, offering a chance for him to join the fight against the Viltrumites. Omni-Man still feeling guilty for his actions on Earth, barely even considering himself a Viltrumite anymore. He realizes he just misses his wife. Overall, incredible voice acting from top to bottom. This episode in particular still felt like a 9.5 for some. The fight scenes were satisfying, fun to watch, exciting, brutal, bloody. As always, the animation gets better and better as each episode goes on. It's a lot to unpack here in this season compared to the last season. I mean, it was split in half and released at a further date, you know what I'm saying? So it feels like the second half of the second season feels like season 3. Still some fantastic writing though, but I still think season 1 was better overall and written better because it was just so straightforward and packed a little more punch. The villain Angstrom Levy, he was okay. I mean, he did bring the real deal to this season though, man. Shit got real serious that last episode, bro. Sterling K. Brown did a really great job with that. As a matter of fact, I can't think of any bad characters in this show, man. Almost all of them are entertaining. But yeah, this season was loaded. It was heavy, very dark. This show's getting darker and darker. Angst from Levy's big-headedness, robotic Donald, Omni-Man and his baby making, Rex's MVP moment, Anissa and her eyes, Peter Cullen as Status, special appearances from Josh Keaton, Spider-Man, and Batman. I give this season, I want to say I'm going to give it to a 9 to a 9.5. There you go, out of 10. And with that being said, I appreciate y'all for watching my review for Invincible Season 2. I'll see y'all in the next video. Darts out.